Okay, so we're back after my little rage quit in the last episode. I want to give this one more try. I still think that this fight is too much for this group. But if Ostfries can kill one of the necromancers, very different story. I mean, I probably shouldn't take these guys in, but I so desperately want to get this group leveled. Also, with only 12 brothers, I kind of wish I had a few more. Maybe we send Emery off on like a bit of a weird angle, and we just leave Mazuma where he is. 8 tiles for Ostfries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to assume that everyone is then going to need to go 2 tiles forward. Let's try that. If he's there and Krytox would be here then. Yeah, that also lets everyone on the front line take their whip out this turn. So the flanks are going to get badly compromised there. It's the problem on that side. The question is, can Emery get far enough around the side that he doesn't get attacked? And I'll move Mazuma to the wrong spot. Maybe that's fine, because I mean, there's only one enemy who can be in contact with pebbles there. Let's take a look. It's a lot of undead. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the radius of our command area. The leadership radius. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. So they're all under leadership radius. And the ghost shouldn't be able to scream at us this turn. The question is, where's that damn necromancer? He's going to be in that tile where I can't shoot him, isn't he? Was this the fight where there isn't there aren't necromancers? Interesting. I think there's no necromancers in this fight. Yeah, there's no necromancers in this fight. Well, I mean, I'll still leave the whips out to get the ghosts. It just means here now that my ranged lads need to operate a little differently. So we get the new guy, Ostfries, to start throwing his axes immediately. This flank is going to get compromised pretty quickly. And I really needed a great sword lad on this southern flank. We need to get our hands on a great sword as soon as we can. That's a problem though, the fact that I'm not in range there. Annoying. Boo. Joey Rogers is what level? Level 5. I think just spreading it up like this is better. Right, good resisting. Have all of the ghosts gone this turn? That one's still going to scream. What I don't like here is our Sparrow 4 is the only one who's in range of those ghosts. He doesn't have the best accuracy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ghosts. Zombies probably still going to come into contact there. It's times like this when I really wish that I didn't have tanks on the outside flanks, because now just naturally these ghosts are going there, and that's a problem. The center of the formation is performing really well. Oh, clutch. Yo, Mazuma. So we're going to hang on to that net that Ostfriese has for this Katal dagger against these fallen heroes. But I do have to clean up these zombies first. I just wish I had more bodies on the field. Okay, we're obviously on a timer with getting all these ghosts out of here. I truly need Sparrow 4 to kill those 2 ghosts this turn. Actually not all that likely. Venthorn has the best chance with his whip of hitting that one, but he's melee contact. What's up, Deucey? That's not what I wanted to happen. Like, that zombie going there is fine. You did, nice. From a ruin, or did you buy it in a shop? It's more likely in a ruin, I would imagine. Finding named bows in shops. Yeah, I thought you bought it. In a few campaigns past, we've actually gotten named crossbows, and with all of our crossbow lads now, named crossbows would be amazing. So as soon as that starts failing, as soon as we fail to raise Sparrow 4's morale, and this fight's going to start going very badly very quickly. So I expect that Jumis is going to get hit here with split by that fallen hero. Just a question of how many turns it's going to take to kill it. I've also got to remember to give my ranged guys dogs, so they can use dogs to distract enemies that have closed in on them. $58 to 81. Wow. What's up, Anko? Ignore 60%. Is that a warbow? Good lord. That's an incredible warbow. Owie. I mean, those are like crossbow numbers. Come on, Sparrow 4. And Sparrow doesn't have fast adaptation is the problem. Sword tank uses whip. I only got 13% chance to hit those things. Okay. I've got a big problem. I need this dagger lad, Venthorn, to be able to move forward so he can start whipping at least one of these things. On, lads. These misses are so bad. Okay, so this zombie is almost dead, which means soon then that I can move Venthorn forward. He'll be able to whip that one. So we focus on that zombie there. Okay, so on the next turn, Venthorn can start whipping those zombies. It's pretty damn important. "13%, 13%, not even worth trying, I don't think. Okay. Fang, get him. Righto. So hopefully we're only going to have to stop Sparrow 4 from panicking like once or twice more. Hey Modern. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Okay, good. Okay, that fallen hero is really starting to hurt Jumas here now. Now if only Sparrow 4 had taunt, if only I hadn't misleveled him. I think maybe I want to use Davkul's word though, just to give everybody else fatigue. No, we're okay actually. We can afford to attack and riposte. Yeah, these days everyone gets understandably paranoid as soon as you get like a cough or a sniffle or anything. Come on! I think Jumas needs to get his shield out. Don't want to take any more hits. He could get one shot by that longsword if it rolls high on damage. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, Ostfriese doesn't have recover yet. Nice dodge. Okay, we're almost there. One more ghost to deal with. 20%, not gonna bother. Oh, good dog. Good dog. You enjoy your Roger? Okay, now this lad is public enemy number 1. Are we? Some of the low level lads are starting to struggle now. Fucking die. Oh, hit the head. Bloody headshot. Fuck's sake, Pebbles! 87 and a miss. Nice, needed that. Okay, that's big. It's one of the biggest concern areas I had. No more ghosts to deal with. Goodness for that. Good dog. I've got to say, getting the most out of the Control Dagger is not easy. Well, until we get some flashbangs going. But like nets are expensive and cost a lot of AP. Overall, still a great weapon. Owie! That couldn't have been a very high chance to hit. Fallen Hero had a 10% chance and rolled a 4. Gotta love it. The last person to die was Arbus a couple nights streams ago. If I'm honest, we kind of let him die. He was just so consistently letting us down. I just kind of had enough of him. Okay, Jumas, have you still... No, Gerald. One of these lads still has a net I can use. Are you fucking kidding me with these hits? 14% chance hit. So the last two that have hit Mizuma have been a 10% chance and a 14% chance, and they've both hit him. Ugh. I sent Sparrow 4 over there. I'm gonna swap him out. We can't hit 85 and these things hit 10% chances. That's better. I should have checked whether he was in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's little things like that, and the order in which I'm using my brothers that I'm not paying the right amount of attention to. If I'm honest, it might be time for another little break, a Battle Brothers break. Because when I start making mistakes like that, it's because I'm annoyed. And I don't care to look after those details. Footwork or rotation for a 200 hammer tank, it depends where you're playing him. On what part of your formation. If you're playing him on the back line outside flank, then he shouldn't need it. If he's on the front line, then he definitely needs it. But by and large, for front line guys, rotation's better than footwork. Front, second from left, so inside part, then rotation then. You just got to make sure that whoever you're using him with, which is to say, like who's behind him, is it a polearm guy, is it a ranged lad? They need to be a character who can actually rotate him out. But yeah, rotation tends to be more useful. There's also some fights where you want to rotate like, you know, an allied soldier or allied caravan hand or something. Then rotation's better. So rotation is the short answer. Nice. What's up, White? I don't want to talk too soon, but it looks like we've just got through this 31 enemy fight with some pretty low-level lads. Well done, boys. Hopefully that's good XP for these low levels. We have some level 4, some level 5 lads. How do you pick an MVP out of this lot? Probably Mazuma for holding that one flank, all the while getting super unlucky with getting hit. 10% chances, 14% chances, all hitting him. Isn't that it? Oh, there's one more. Okay, a small little note there, using recover doesn't remove the headhunter buff. That's good to know. Yay! Well fought, men. Well fought. It's 850 from Mazuma. Very nice. 1186. I guess I'm MVP. Nah, I think it was Thomas Neal in the YouTube comments talking about how I don't have enough damage on the front line. And by and large, I agree, but I think almost everybody's underestimating the damage output of these dagger lads. 1186. That's probably mostly down to that legendary Catal dagger we have. Nice, 2 metal plates and rivets. We can chuck that onto some reinforced mail. I mean, this group as a whole is still, it's average. It's okay. It's not a great group of lads. But I think we all kind of knew that when you play cultists, you're going to have tough lads with high resolve. But I mean, like, they're never going to be, you know, world beaters in terms of them, you know, their offensive skills, are they? Just because of the kind of backgrounds you have to recruit from. I'm pretty sure you can play as a necromancer in the Legends mod. Do I need these plates and rivets? I kind of don't think so. I mean, Pebbles, Walrus, yeah, go on. These undead armors we're not going to reinforce. Let's hang on to those reinforcements. I think those axes are still worth repairing. Okay, let's head back to civilization. And to be fair, as nice as it is to be running out there in the wild, ooh, that's also good XP. Who else's armor is nicked? $72, I think that's fine. Emery is level 11. Gerald. I think we could take these lads down as well. That's cool. Thank you for the gifts. Plethora of Vidagungers and many armor. That's a lot of zombies. 24 of them. We'll be fine. We can actually run straight ahead, I think. Because there's no ghosts to worry about. We're just got to find the necromancer. We'll be hiding in one of these bushes, I imagine. There he is, the fucker. Get him. Get him! So Mazuma will hold that northern flank quite easily by himself. Ah, that's a problem. Ostfreeze is going to be in contact with some zombies if they get to that square. So you saved up for a hedge knight, slowly regretting it, apart from the ironlings. So why are you regretting it? Just because of the upkeep cost? I'm guessing they're super expensive. The thing is, I think a lot of guys fall into the trap of like, they're like, oh well, I've spent 10 grand hiring this this hedge knight. I have to keep him. I mean, this is why the tryout mod is so important. I mean, even when you're spending like 1,000, 2,000 at a time to try out a hedge knight, I think it's still worth it. I'm pretty confident I can kill that Vidiganger, and that'll allow Ostfreeze to take a shot. Is that fucking necromancer gonna sit in a bush now? I've got to now wait until this piece of shit casts a spell. He should at least be revealed though once he casts a spell. Yes, good. This kind of fight makes me wish miss the setup we had in Season 23 with all those two-handed weapons. Yes, Jumas. Of all the lads we currently have on the roster, I think I'm most looking forward to having Jumas get fully leveled up. He's going to allow us to then use that two-handed mace. Excited for that. Charlie Rogers, thank you for continuing the gift sub. Isn't that unbelievable how much damage this thing's doing? 45 to 67. It kind of makes me wish I could justify a duelist. Because I mean, if I drop this heater shield, we'll be doing 50 to 80 damage 3 times a turn. That is just insane. Oh yeah, shout out to Zedog, still our #1 sub-gifter. The man, the legend. Owie. It'll be cool if we can make this lad panic. You don't see that very often. Yes, Emery. Super duper noob, good evening. That's why you take bullseye on the crossbow, lad. Super, how awesome was our Dota 2 game last night? God, it was great. I'm so glad you did that ridiculous build. That's probably the only chance my team had a chance of coming back. The thing is though, like as much of a meme build as you were doing, towards the end there you were getting quite scary. Boo! Yeah, I mean, actually, if that Catal Dagger lad gets the damage bonus from Duelist and Killing Frenzy, Lord, he'll be hitting hard. Yeah. The thing is, at a certain point, the TB just gets so big that there's nothing you can do about him. The Volandry, thanks for following, you bloody peasant. So super. The issue I kept finding was that I felt like every single team fight I had to catch like everyone, and I had to keep choosing between catching the Phantom Assassin or the Lina. Oh yeah, that's you don't get to see an RP like that very often. But it was noticeable in game how the feeling in game changed. Like I could sense how differently you guys were playing. And I caught that huge RP. You guys didn't seem like you had any willingness to try to go high ground. But yeah, God, I love the Perrinflex in-houses. What is remarkable though is when you watch back the VODs and you listen to the commentary, it's like the commentators are incapable of saying anything nice about my play. Well, you could actually see me there? Oh god. I thought I couldn't be seen there. Right, that could have gone way worse. I thought I was stood behind those trees and you couldn't see me. I mean, that would have been a fucking disaster for me if I got caught up there. I'd have to watch it again, but still a cracking game, wasn't it? Okay, so let's look at Stobbie's damage. 45 to 67 with Killing Frenzy. If I drop that on the ground, I'm doing 56 to 83. Wow. Is it really worth... Well, actually, so let's just think. So a Catal Dagger Duelist using Deathblow. So you've got 20% ignores armor. If you're using Deathblow, and an additional 20% inflicts more damage and ignores additional 20% armor, so that goes up to 40%. Plus Duelist gets it up to 65% ignores armor. What's up, Michelangelo? Well, the thing is, as much as I want to try a Duelist Catal Dagger Assassin, I don't think this is the playthrough for it, or the Peasant mob would be the playthrough for it, because you need a brother with pretty amazing stats to be able to do that. I've for a long time not been the biggest fan of Duelists, because I can never imagine that any Duelist would be able to outperform a two-handed weapon in terms of damage. But now I think that Catal there, with those buffs and 3 attacks per turn. Michael Go. I'm old, I have a smooth brain. It is known. Look at this dagger. Just shafting zombies left, right and center. We'll take a look at how much money we have. I think I need to pop down to the south and just straight up buy another Catal Dagger for Venthorn, the other dagger lad. Owie. Is he he's recovering fatigue that slowly. Really is. Good fight. Nice XP. Look at that. A couple hundred XP for everybody. And the fact that we found zombies running around here suggests to me that in this little haunted house here, there's going to be more zombies, which means it's eminently doable. Gerald, score 108. Let's just get that fatigue up a little bit. Our other shield breaker, where is he? Did he take gifted? He did. Good. That means I can justify gifted on this one as well. Which of course we need for the melee defense and melee offense. Tiles are very hard damage for a dagger to begin with. Even that duelist performed quite well. The super I didn't watch game 4. Oh, are you saying that he's saying that was his 4th game of Dota ever? I don't think it was. I've played with him a couple times randomly. I'm pretty sure it's not his 4th game ever. Anyways, God, I need to re-level Wolfgang or replace him. Anko's a great sword lad. The roster is kind of all over the place right now, but on the plus side, we have the lads that we need to get ourselves into a pretty decent position once these guys are leveled. Yeah, super. I'm going to have to press F to doubt that. He could be a smurf, I don't know. But no, well, to be a smurf, you have to be a good player, and as lovely of a lad as he is, he's not a good player. Maybe it's a newish account that he's got. I mean, we spent the majority of that game we played with him screaming at him to micro his illusions. What is this? While on the path, you come across a man sitting beside the path. He's clad in some beaten armor, and there's an even more beaten weapon in his lap. He regards you with the limpest of waves. Evening. If you ain't sell swords, then I never set my pants afire. That seems to be an interesting tale in and of itself, but you instead ask the man what he's doing in the middle of the road. More important, you ask this rather able-bodied fella if he's looking for work. A job? No, I don't need one. I already done that sword-selling bit, and I'm done with it. You know that. You know what? Here. Starts undoing his armor. Oh, this is the guy who leaves. I've had this event once before. I actually got a noble sword out of it. And basic mail we don't need. Like, that's the kind of event you need in the first 20 days. The chances of getting that is not great, is it? Oh yeah, reinforced nets, please. Iron will potions. I mean, technically I need to stockpile 12 iron will potions and 12 fatigue recovery potions for the Kraken fight. Subtobit. Not L elixirs, I don't think we need particularly. If I have the crafting materials, then fine. Now, the witch's hair is too rare. If I could craft any one thing in particular right now, it would be the Potion of Forgetfulness, so I can re-level Wolfgang. Well, I think as soon as you give someone 3 potions, they become sick. I've quite regularly given men 2 potions and they don't get sick. Alright, you've been watching me for 3 years. Thanks very much. One of the OG viewers. Always appreciated. Okay, what kind of prices are we getting here? Pretty good. Sell. Sell all the things. Yes, fighting spears we do have to keep stockpiling. $8,000 gold, not bad. I mean, before my big fights like the Kraken fight and Black Monolith fight, when I potion up all the lads, even if they get sick, I would expect to have enough money on reserve that I can just go treat the sickness and avoid fights, let them recover from their sickness, because I'm pretty sure they keep the potion buffs. Come, give me a hint. Here we go. Yes, some way to the west. It was like a vice, made a sound. Okay, so some way to the west. Hopefully this is a patrol mission. Nope. What? My mic's not muted. No, it's not. Strategy Gamer, you made me look. That's not muted. Then it's unmuted again. I mean, I'm looking at the... I can see Mike. What? Bloody troll. Deliver cargo to Balon the Younger in Tonda. 3 days to the northeast. Fine. We'll take that because I want to head off to the west here and see if I can find this legendary weapon. It said some way to the west, so we can try Cave of 1,000 Screams. I need to investigate around here. It's not muted. I'm looking at my mic in. What is going on? Now I've got to stop the YouTube recording. No, it's not still muted, you fucking troll. Chat is the worst. Don't listen to chat. Many berserkers. Oof. If it's many berserkers, we want more ranged lads. So who do we leave out here? Level 7, level 3. I tell you what, we'll try this fight first. Because if we can get some choke points going, and front line can keep Indom going, they shouldn't take too much damage from the berserkers. I can never remember if the berserkers actually have that charge forward and stun you ability. I think they do. Yeah, there's the berserker chains we wanted, and it's all too late. Sad. Katol goes there, flail goes there, dagger goes there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't go there. That orc might go all the way around the side. Actually, I think I'm better off with a gun here. Yeah, these orkies don't have the hugest amount of armor. God damn it. 86. Missed. You're kidding me. Why couldn't... Oh god. Oh god. It's good to see that they don't seem to get rage if they swing and miss. Oh, another missed attack, 71. I have a vague memory of there being a time where these things would get rage stacks just from swinging their weapon, not even from landing a hit. Or might I be misremembering? Good shot. Nice dodging. 9% chance to hit. That's the kind of numbers I want to see. Owie. Okay, this is problem. I need to rotate these boys out. Ugh. Come on. Nice. Okay, so the northern side of the fight is sorted. Good. Now, I kind of wish I hadn't taken these weapons out. These lads could have attacked this turn. Yes. Fearsome doing work there, I think. Easy. I think actually with Venthorn here, I want to disarm this Orc Warrior. Ugh, Berserker. Nice one. I'm really starting to appreciate the power of the Catal. Let's get a Catal for our other dagger guy. And as much as I might want to fantasize about having the Catal user be a duelist for the extra damage, I don't think that's realistic. Strange Mushrooms is good. I want to keep searching here. I wonder where the cave or... I think if there is going to be a plethora of legendary ancient, a plethora of ancient honor guards. Mudatra, so that'll be a named undead weapon. We'll equip the best of the best and just have a crack at it. I don't see us being able to do that, but we'll give it a try. 200 mace lad. Let's go with recover. At level 7 he'll take battle forged. 8 he'll take berserk. 9 he'll take... Do I want Indom on the two-handed weapon lads? I think I do actually. Indom is still worthwhile in a lot of situations. But the thing is though, there really aren't any two-handed weapons these days you can use together with Indom unless you get berserk to proc. Do we have a great sword lad? I mean... If I weren't to take Indom, I could take Killing Frenzy, I suppose. But I like Indom on the great sword particularly because then if I happen to be using a war brand, I can attack once and then Indom. I mean, I love the extra horsepower you get out of Killing Frenzy, but I feel like you can't not take Indom. Anyways. This is what's going to kill me with this polearm lad. The no points in melee skill. Look at this, he's going to have so much fatigue there. To even need recover. So +3 fatigue recovery per turn. That'll be an additional +2. He'll recover +20 per turn. Just running in multiple times, killing what you can, and then escaping. We can try, but escaping is not a given anymore. You're just, getting off the front line. We can try it in this fight. We can retreat right to the edge, fight for a bit, and then move away. Backstabber, we have established doesn't work on polearm lads. It only works if the enemy is actually in contact with him. He gets the backstabber bonus. But if he's attacking over the shoulder of the brother in front of him, he doesn't get the backstabber bonus. Yeah, we tested it extensively. Yeah, and that's also why I so badly want to re-level Wolfgang, because that's a wasted perk most of the time. So, being a polearm lad with loads of fatigue, he's going to be using the sword lance. One thing I'm curious about is if you take fast adaptation and you attack, so the sword lance attacks in a 3-person arc counterclockwise. So if you're attacking 3 of them, So that's my guys here. He's got enemies there, there, and there. If I miss that guy, does that part of the swing then get the +10? I think it's worth testing. The problem is, if the answer is no, then it's a wasted perk. But also, with this rubbish melee attack, maybe we can justify fast adaptation. Not today, just no. The last episode of the recent run went up on YouTube today. And I think we'll take a look back at Stone Shard once they implement crafting and medicine, particularly. Yeah. Overwhelm. I mean, these days, I'm a little about Overwhelm. The problem I have with Overwhelm is, like, you need 3 stacks or more to make it worth even anything. And even then, when you've overwhelmed something with 3 stacks, you've lowered its melee attack chance, melee skill by 30%. So it can still hit you. And that's super frustrating. So like, if you take 3 swings at an enemy to lower it by 30%, it still hits you. That's like annoying. I mean, my logic is, if I've taken 3 swings at anything, I expect it to be dead. So I'm not a huge fan of Overwhelm. I think you're far better off using a 2-handed mace, which is why I want him leveled up, because look at this sexy thing we got here. What's up, Raffle? Because, I mean, as long as you hit, there's a 100% chance to lower damage by 30%. Yeah, but I mean, so if you overwhelm 3 enemies, you've lowered their melee skill by 10%. How likely is that to hit? Yeah. A reach advantage I shouldn't need, because he shouldn't be in melee contact ever. Like, I want to say I want to go for maximum damage, like crippling strikes, executioner, but the real reason I have the polearm and the shield breakers is for fighting undead, and that does nothing against undead. Polearm lad, okay, well, one thing he certainly does need is quick hands and bags and belts, because I want him to be able to switch between sword lance and bullhook depending on enemy type. So I might as well take that. He does need rotation, so let's just take rotation. That's the safe thing. So Wolfgang has rotation. Let's take rotation. I'm not going to sit here and say that Overwhelm is bad. It's not bad. It's just, it's okay. I may well take it, especially because, as I'm saying, his main job is to fight undead. And the undead have pretty damn low initiative. So you're going to be applying Overwhelm quite a lot. $79, mate. Giving terrible money. Let's pick up some dogs. That's fine. 54 is fine. 49, that's fine. Like 50 is the minimum that I want to see. I hope we have the kind of squad that can take on this ruin here. Let's camp it up. Alright. 49 minutes. Good little episode. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed me getting trolled by a strategy gamer. Fucking nerd. It's your daily dose of Battle Brothers. When we come back, we'll be heading into Sunken Battlefield to take on probably a plethora. That could be almost 16, I think. So we're looking at 16 Ancient Honor Guards. Hope it goes well.